Well, hello YouTube. It is I, Big D, coming to you live in person. I am going to do something today that's really unique. I'm going to do a video on some of the things I consider must-haves in courier driving. Yes, must-haves. For one, you're going to need a good GPS, or you're going to have a smartphone. I can't show you a picture of mine because that's what I film with. But you're going to need one. Why? You're going to be able to find the locations. So a good GPS or a smartphone, which you're probably going to have anyway, and you can just run Google Maps. That's what I do. Two, I think a backup camera is essential. I just bought this one. It's not on. You can see the cables aren't in. I've got to wire the wiring through the back. It has a little camera goes back, and it's done by wire. I prefer wire fed because, well, I like not to have issues with signals. So mine's going to have a wire that's going to loop up around here and go back underneath this into the back. And it'll go out into the back outside, and that way I will be able to see what's behind me. And it'll be on at all times, so I'll be able to see all the time what's behind me. So a good backup camera, because when you get in some of these places, you have people walking behind you. If you can't see them, you hit them, well, you know the problem. So a good backup camera, and you don't want to hit something. So the next thing, and it's a must-have, dash cam. A good dash cam. I use the ROAV. It cost me about $120 on Amazon. I paid $69 for that on Amazon, by the way. A good dash cam. Why? You can't argue with footage, folks, and trust me, you're going to have somebody say you did this, you did that, all kinds of stuff. So a good dash cam is essential because they can just pull it out, look at it, and see who's really telling the truth or not. Now, another thing I think is essential, let me get behind here, you're going to have safety vests, because you don't know which company you're going to go into or what you're going to pick up that's going to require it. I carry a jacket, I carry a line safety vest, and I also carry let me get it out, especially here, a jumper. You don't know when you're going to need this. It's always nice to have. See, it's green, it's ready to go. Because you may screw up and leave something on, and you're going to need it, and you're not going to have it. Something else I found handy, portable spotlight. Why? See, it works. And get it off. Because sometimes at night you can't see the addresses on these places, and you're going to need to be able to put some light on it and see where the heck you are. A portable spotlight. Must have. You know how many times I've used that thing. So, that is what I consider a must. Now, the next thing is in the back. I'm waiting to pick up here. You can see the van. I have the company name on it now. Yay! Oh, I bought these JK Tire, I think it was, and it's an India tire, and they were cheap. So I put them on here for a try, and I said I'd do an update on them, and so I may as well while I'm at it. Those tires are really working out really well. I mean, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, those tires have not disappointed me, especially for the cost. In a van, some tie-down straps, must have. Even in your car, a portable dolly. Portable dolly. I always talk about what I haul around. They're not very heavy. You can see some of the boxes here. I also haul these around. I can pick it up with one hand. Let me get a hold of it. You can see it's not very heavy, and that's what's in those. So, yeah, this is so far today. I may get 3 or 4 here. But these tires have worked out real well. I'm going to put that camera probably right under here somewhere, or right on the license plate here. Or I could put it up here. Don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Could attach it to this plate right there and have it just stand down. But those tires have worked out really well. I can't complain about them, especially for the price. So those JK tires, T-Y-R-R-E, they're an India tire. They've kind of impressed me, especially for the price, half the price. So must have is a good tire. So, like I tell people, in this business, ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure. You need the equipment to do the job. This here is something I recommend highly. What is it? It's a lunchbox. Yeah, technically you're right. That's exactly what it is. I'm cooking my dinner today. When you're out here every day, you're going to eat out every day. It gets, McDonald's, yippee. Or someplace you're going to go, you're going to get sick and tired of it. And sandwiches get old. Cold cuts get old. You want something hot. Well, this here, it's about $29 at a Pilot, Flying J, or a Love's. You can get them on sale for $25. In case you're wondering what that is, it's a stuffed pepper casserole. Oh, this is really good stuff too. And it's heating it up. Almost ready. You plug it in as you're driving along. It's cooking your food. Now this thing can get hot enough, and you drive long enough, you can cook a steak in it, wrap it in foil, throw it at the bottom, and it'll cook a steak. Fry eggs in it as you drive and scramble them. Chicken, stuff like that, pork chops like that. You can actually cook these in here over time. When you're out here for a long day, you just gotta make sure the lid's shut. Hold on 1 second. There we go. You gotta get that shut. But you just plug it into your cigarette lighter, and it gets really hot. You can soup and sandwiches. You can get some soup and sandwiches. Put soup in there and let that get nice and warm. Beef stew, chili. I love those little small cornbreads you get at Walmart, and a can of Hormel chili. And you take and you pour the chili in there and stir it around. It comes in a little foil tray that goes in it. You get those at Walmart too. They're cheap. And you take the cornbread, break it over the top, set it in there. About an hour and a half later, you got a nice hot meal. You like casseroles, your wife cooked up something great, or you did. Take it, bring it out, stick it in there, wrap it up in those little foil trays. I tell you, that fit in these things. They're small little trays. And, you can cover it with foil, come out, drop it in. And, an hour or two before you eat, flip it on. As you're driving, your food's cooking. So when you get ready to eat, you pop that thing open. It's nice and steamy. It's great. Between $25-$30 at any Pilot, Flying J, or I can get it on Amazon too. Another a must-have is what I call gas cards. And people are like, gas cards? So why is that a must-have? Well, okay. There's only two that I use. Speedy Rewards. Not only do you get discount on gas when you use it, but you also get points that can get you money back. So you can, get enough points, get yourself $50 to $100 back. That's you drive for almost a week with me on that. So that's another thing. Or go into any Pilot or Flying J and ask for a professional driver's card. You're considered a professional driver. Get this. At every Pilot and Flying J, you swipe this at the pump, it'll reduce your price 3 cents a gallon automatically. It also keeps our running points total for you that you can use inside for purchases. And if you're an Expediter, every 14 gallons of gas, in other words, you're in a high top ProMaster and you need to fill up, at three, you'll gauge where it is. It's a little under, 3/4. Stop, gas up, get 14 gallons. That's a half shower credit. On some trips you'll do that twice a day. You get a free shower. Instead of paying $11, $12 for it, you got it for free. A must-have for especially expediting. But as courier drivers, you save money. You can get an app, and download it and link the card to it, and you can see your points, your shower credits, everything else. When you're out here driving, you got to save money. Money is important. And that little thing over here, another thing you can cook is throw some hot dogs, wrap them up in foil, drop in that little foil tray, drive along. You get ready, pull you out a bun, stick it in there, and let the bun get hot, and have a hot dog. Hamburgers, you can heat hamburgers up. You can cook a hamburger in there too. If you leave it in there long enough, you can actually cook a hamburger. But, you bought a Big Mac and you only ate half of it, and, you want to save it. You wrap it in foil, throw it in there, keep it warm. Another thing, I love this thing. I use this all the time. There's probably places, that give you menus and stuff. I like macaroni and cheese. I'll heat it in there. I carry this with me everywhere I go because it's my little portable stove. Must have. Because one, you're going to save a ton of money. Two, you're going to get sick eating out here. So in conclusion, the must-haves will be, I highly recommend a backup camera. I paid $69. It runs on a cable. The cable's going to go around there and up over that and underneath there and back. It goes into the cargo area, and I'll just zip tie it up. Camera. Yeah. Dash cams. Very, very, very important. The jumper box. Some straps. Vest. The little dolly you're going to use a lot. I use that little dolly all the time. A good flashlight to carry too. I mean, you got to have a good flashlight in here. I actually have one that's on the floor here, but I'll show it to you. People are like, what is that? I go, well, yeah, actually, you could use it as a ball bat. It makes for a nice little... I got to get batteries for it. Got to get some batteries for it. Always check them every now and then, but I got this at a Pilot. But, as you can see, it makes a nice little weapon if you had to actually use it as one. But I need to get something mounted back, maybe mount it over here on the wall so I can get it to it easier. But good little flashlight. I have that one I showed you, that little handheld, which is great for finding addresses at night, because you're going to pull up and it's pitch black and you can't read it. Your headlights don't get it, so you have to shine it out and put it on there. So I recommend that highly. So that being said, this is Big D saying it's Friday. Thank God it's here. Hope you're out there making some monies. I appreciate all the likes, all the shares, all the comments. If you haven't liked the channel, like it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And share this channel. Share it with everybody. We're going to take the hype out of driving and just give you the straight up truth. So this is Big D saying, let's go out there and make some monies.